Our journey here at 2018 SEMA. We're here in front of the Sport Truck Fox booth. We're going to go over and talk to Justin with JKS. Justin,
Chris,
how are you?
good, and you?
Dude, I'm so glad to see you. I always see you on Facebook and every social media. You're killing it.
I'm
how do you have
man.
energy? You are. You really are everywhere.
I love Jeeps.
That's
so
cool.
it's just that simple.
Cool,
if there's
cool.
Jeeps around, I want to be a part of it.
Cool,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
I have fallen in love with the quality of JKS, and I'm a little biased, and I know obviously you're a little biased, but I'd love if you could kind of tell all of our fans and all of our watchers why JKS is killing it. And there's a lot of competition in the Jeep world, right?
Sure.
I mean, everybody, not everybody, but you guys quickly are being recognized as arguably the best quality in the industry, and talk to that.
Yeah, so we're driving that. You know, it's what we would want on our personal Jeeps. You know, from the packaging to the product to the design, everything goes together. We're doing it in a JKS way. Okay, welds are clean, packaging is beautiful, and when we design a kit, we'll talk about that here in a minute, no compromises on geometry, just period. It has to be perfect geometry throughout the entire range of motion, both up and down. That's going to get you your best ride quality, drive quality. We're only using premium components. You know, we use Fox shocks on our lift kits. They are tuned to our coil springs that we designed to work with the Fox shock.
And let me just interject right here, because I'm a huge fan of American manufacturing.
Absolutely.
And so, where is JKS manufactured?
So JKS is manufactured in Coldwater, Michigan. Even the steel we use to make our kits is bought in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So
right in the
everything
is in the
US made.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
So we're standing here in front of this incredible, I mean, this thing blows my mind. I'm not here so much to learn about this, although I'd like to a little bit, but I'm really more interested in your Fox JKS coilover conversion. Talk to me about this.
So we got a bolt-on coilover conversion for the Jeep JK, and of course we did it in a JKS way. So we'll start at the bottom and work our way to the top. At the bottom, we are not using the factory shock mount on this coilover conversion. We have nipped a little bit of it off. We come in with our bracket that doubles as a skid plate for the bottom of the coilover, and then we're going over and tying into the very robust control arm bracket on the axle. So again, super strong, perfect geometry throughout the entire range of motion. We'll talk about the coilover. 2.5 inch diameter coilover. A lot of people are running a 2.0. We made our brackets to where a 2.5 will work. Now we come up here, bolt-in design, right down to the factory nut cert tabs that go in. So we're going to nip out the factory shock mount, come in with our tower. Then we're going to control those lateral movements with a brace over here on the original coil bucket. Again, everything bolts in, clean, neat, and tidy. We've got Gen-Right fender flares on here, so they kind of had to be custom trained to make this. With your factory fender flares, very little modification up here. And again, bolt-in design, and you're getting a race-bred part in here. 2.5 inch diameter coilover, dual rate, you know, so we're 200 over 300 on our rate. You can hardly see it tucked back in here, but here's your reservoir, dual speed compression adjustment. Again, this is a high-end coilover. This is not, you know, your base low-end coilover. This is a high-end race piece designed to deliver an amazing ride.
So a guy's got. What is the height that we could a guy's already invested in suspension, so he spent $2-3 grand, but he would love to go to the quality of a coilover conversion. Does it fit a 2-inch? Does it fit a 4-inch? Does it fit an 8-inch? What will
Let's
this?
talk about that. Yeah. So as it stands right now, we're working between 2 and about 4 inches, depending on how you set your preload.
So any guy that's got a 2-inch system to a 4-inch system can buy this bolt-in coilover conversion and he's good to go.
Absolutely.
He or she.
Absolutely.
Cool.
This one's set right now at just about 4.5 for this big monster. I would say it's pushing the limits of making sure we have perfect shock travel. I mean, hey, we're talking JKS here. You could crank this up to 6 inches of lift. It's just not going to ride right.
Okay.
So when we want to go beyond 4 inches, we're going to work with you on a 2.0 diameter 12-inch travel coilover. This is a 10. We'll go into a 12-inch travel Fox coilover. We're going to narrow up that body a little bit to keep it off the frame. This gets really tight in there. So when we go that high, we might want to go to a narrower coilover but longer stroke.
But this one, that's the guy's sitting in Topeka, Kansas. He goes to Liftkits4less. He orders the JKS 2.5 coilover conversion kit. it's going to fit from 2 to 4 inch out of the box.
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
Absolutely.
Cool,
With
cool.
almost no tuning on his part. We sell them preset at 2 and we sell them preset at 4.
Okay.
Ready to go.
Sweet. So they would select 2 or 4.
Yep.
And a guy in a 3 is going to go with, what would the guy, 3-inch system, what's the best? 2 or, what's better, shorter or longer?
It's the same coilover. It's just one adjustment here on this preload adjustment that guy would have to make, but we got your wrenches, we got you all set up.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you, Justin.
Hey, Chris, no, we really appreciate it. Hey, guys, if you're looking for the best spot or one of the best spots to get your JKS product, stop by Liftkits4less, take a look at what they're doing. Customer service second to none, and that's something that JKS loves. It's not just the products, it's the service after the sale, the information before, so check Chris out.
Appreciate that, Justin. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Cool.